welcome back to my channel. So today I do have a big massive makeup haul to share with you. I mean, I feel like it's massive. Some of the stuff I bought a while back, it just took forever to get to me, and then also I have just been saying yes to everything. So if I've gone to the shops and I've seen something this month that I wanted to buy, I have just bought it. Yeah. So I have not been on a low buy at all, and you kind of know, like, this whole year I've kind of not been on one, but I definitely feel like I've fallen down the barrel this month because I have ended up buying or accumulating quite a lot of new makeup. And there's quite a lot of palettes here too, but 4 of the palettes that I'm going to show you today, I ordered back in May and I only just got them in August because, yeah, they were like pre-orders and whatever. So anyway, let's get into it. I could have bought more. So I do know in my heart, like my heart of I do know that, like, I actually stopped myself from buying some more because Kiko, Milano, I walked into one of their shops with my mom, I think a week or 2 ago, and I almost bought some of their new collection. I did definitely swatch a lot of it too. They had some really gorgeous cream blushes. I can't remember what the collection is called. I think I'll pop it up. But yeah, I didn't buy that, but I might buy it online now that I've been able to swatch it. I just, I wanted to stop myself a little bit, but it still might end up in my collection because they were so beautiful. Anyway, enough about that. This is my monthly sort of beauty catch-up video that I have been doing this year. Started as a beauty bank last year, but I just stopped tracking that. Honestly, I feel like this month's video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be mostly a makeup haul because I actually haven't worn that much makeup this month. There have been so many days that I have not worn anything on my skin because we have just been outside and I've just been enjoying the summer and not really caring about either, oh, I need to use this product for this project. And so my project pans have probably been a bit crap, and I already know that. So all of my updates for this next month I think are also going to be pretty crap because I haven't been wearing that much makeup. So anyway, having said that, it does mean that I haven't acquired any new pans this month, to be fair. So that's something. I actually haven't hit any new pans this month, so there's nothing to share there in terms of eyeshadow pans. I have finished one makeup item, which is my MAC mascara. This is the MAC Stack mascara, that's what it's called. I always think it's MAC-tastic, but it's not. This is a really lovely mascara. I used it the last time today. It is just all dried up. It's really, really beautiful though. It's expensive. It's one of, you know, a more pricey one. And honestly, the wand is a bit spiky, but I've always really enjoyed how it looks on my eyelids. But it's getting to the point where it is getting a little bit messy because it's drier, so it actually is flaking all over the place. And I just can't use it anymore. So I do have 2 other mascaras that are already open that I need to definitely use more. I've just been trying to get my last money's worth out of this one because they are pricey. But yeah, I would definitely be open to repurchasing this. I think it's beautiful. That is my only makeup item that I finished. And yeah, a lack of pans for this month. I feel like I'm letting you all down, but let's get into the juicy bit because for me, the juicy bit is all this new makeup. Because I haven't been wearing any makeup, I actually really haven't tried any of it. So I think there's only 2 items here that I've actually tried. Yeah, only 2. And there's quite a lot. So anyway, let's get into it. I apologize if my makeup looks a little bit rusty. I did put it on earlier this morning, but I have been, you know, living, so it might look a little bit rusty. But anyway, so I don't know what to show you first because I bought these on multiple different days. They weren't all just one day, and I'm sure that I've missed a few. But I did actually buy quite a lot from Essence, I'm seeing right here. So I think I'm going to just grab all of these. You know what? There's definitely something missing here. So hopefully it's in my bags because I do not see it in front of me and I know I bought something else. Okay, so I think this is everything I bought from Essence right here. So yeah, let's get into it. So I actually did get another mascara because I do have 2 open, which I will finish those. I'm not going to open any more until I finish both of those, and I like to use my mascara for a good time. So I use it till I can't really use it anymore. And then I have one that I haven't opened up, and so I just wanted to get another reserve just so I have it. And I've never tried this one. This is the Get Big Lashes Volume Boost. It says it's clump free, but we'll see. I have enjoyed Essence mascaras before. I've tried some of their princess ones. They're not my favorite, but I also don't mind them. But I wanted to try something different, so I put that in my bag. I bought it, but I walked away with it. This one I actually have on my lips today. This is the Tinted Kiss Hydrating Lip Tint. It's in the shade Chilly and Chill. I wanted something a little bit like that would pop, and I think it's a beautiful color. It's like this corally pink peachy color, which if you know me, you know I like that. So I actually did just try that today. And so far so good. It feels really lightweight, so we'll see. It's very thin, so it's not super like thick when you put it on, which is nice as well. And I really, like I said, I don't feel it on my lips. It's quite nice. I also picked up the Essence Skin Tint. Now I don't know if any of these are new. I don't think they are. This is Hydrating Natural Finish, and I got the light to medium coverage. And this is the shade. This is the skin tint in the shade 30. I'm really hoping it's fine. It looks fine. It might be a little bit light actually for now, or maybe it's fine. I don't know. I haven't tried it. So there's that one. And last thing I got from Essence is this one, the Magic Filter Glow Booster, which is another Charlotte Tilbury dupe. And I haven't tried this one either, but I thought, you know what, why not? I think the problem with Essence or like Catrice or some other brands is that they're just so affordable, and they're right there. Like they're in the supermarkets here, and in the UK you don't really see them as much, or at least I didn't. So, and I didn't always like go to Superdrug or Boots or whatever. So being here now in Portugal, and I'm seeing Essence and Catrice everywhere, I am getting more intrigued just because of the price point. And they haven't let me down so far in some items. So I don't know, we'll see. All right, you might have moved because I had to go in my drawer to find this other item. So I did end up picking up a couple things from NYX because they had restocked. There's this store in my local shopping mall, and they have a NYX counter, and usually when I go it's completely empty. Like it looks like it's been raided, but when I went there with my mom, I think it was like 3 weeks ago, it had been restocked, and they had this one, which obviously was a huge thing when it was released in the US and also in the UK. This is the first time I've seen it here, and it is the Pro Fix Stick Correcting Concealer, which I saw a lot of people talk about. So I was just curious, and they had it in the lighter shade. Yeah, this is the shade Light. So I wanted to pick it up because I had envy and I wanted to try it. So I bought that, but I haven't tried it yet. And then I really liked my other Slick Click. This is the Fat Oil Slick Click. I have a different color, and I saw that they have this lovely red one, and they had some testers, so I tested it out, and it was beautiful. And I'm into like these bolder red lips. So I haven't actually worn this one yet. This is in the shade, if I can find it, Double Tap. But I'm excited. I think it's going to be a beautiful red. So I also got that one. So yeah, sorry about that. I don't know if I spoke about this. I think I forgot to talk about this in my last beauty bank. So I technically bought this in July, and I did speak about it in my Shop My Stash, but I haven't spoken about it in one of these videos. But I did also pick up this. This is from Maybelline, and it's one of their Super Stay Matte Inks. It is the brightest reddish, sort of pinkish. I don't know what color this is. This is like vibrant red. It is gorgeous. I actually have worn it in one of my book videos. I do have a book channel, although I haven't been really posting on there all too much. But if you're into booktube and bookish content, I have also tried to do that. I actually had my 1-year anniversary from YouTube, which was shocking to me that I've been doing that for a year already. It doesn't even feel like it. Scary. But anyway, I picked this one up in July, but I just never spoke about it. This is in the shade Heroin, and very beautiful color. So anyway, last thing I got is, I did pick up a couple things from Technique, but they are skincare. However, this one is a primer, or it says it's a primer. This is the Technique Vitamin C Brightening Primer. So I haven't tried this one either, so I wanted to try it. I'm buying all this makeup and then I wasn't wearing any makeup. It's like crazy of me to do this. But anyway, I did it. So okay, let's move on because I do have more stuff. This is just terrible. Please don't hate me. Okay, so the next one I got something from Makeup Factory. I think it was back in June. I picked up 2 of their lipsticks and an eyeshadow palette from them. They're just I guess a European brand. I don't really know, but they have it also in the same shop where I have the NYX counter. They also have Makeup Factory counter too, so they have a little bit of their products. And I don't know, I just kind of was swatching like crazy. I almost picked up another eyeshadow palette from theirs because I really enjoy the one that I have, but they're very monochromatic and I generally don't really want monochromatic palettes. But anyway, I picked this up. So I don't have a lot of powder bronzer. I did just finish one this year, and out of the my inventory, like makeup inventory, which I have yet to film, so that is still on the list. I usually film and post that June or July, so I'm very, very late for that. And obviously with all the new makeup that I'm buying, it's gonna look absolutely terrible, so I'm the worst project planner. But if you still want to see that video, let me know, because I do still want to film it, because I think it's a good way to track, you know, the levels or whatnot. But anyway, I did all my numbers a month ago. I'm gonna have to redo them again. And powder bronzer is definitely a category that I don't buy a lot of, and I don't have a lot of in my collection. And I did swatch this in store and it was really, really lovely. So this is the Mineral Satin Bronzer. They do have different shades. I mean, I think I got the lightest shade. This is shade Dolce Vita. Actually, this might have been the middle one, because I think the lightest one, I think the lightest one probably didn't do much, but I got this one and it kind of is, it has a duo tint to it, but obviously I'll go in with a brush. I just thought it was really pretty, and I did swatch like the tester that they had. I just thought it was a nice neutral brown, and I think for now it's too light, but I think it's going to be perfect for me year round when I don't have a tan. So I have a little bit of a tan right now. So I did pick this one up, and I feel like I don't feel too bad about that, because it's not an item that I buy a lot of. Obviously with primers and lipsticks and everything else that I was showing you, I did not need to buy those. But this one I feel like, okay, that's not too bad. All right, let's move on to the eyeshadow palettes. I have 6 eyeshadow palettes here to show you, and I am very sorry if you are triggered by new makeup. Probably won't be watching this if you are. So I did mention that I did a pre-order, and I did actually end up buying the Lethal Cosmetics Avatar bundle. They had their pre-order, I think it was the end of May or right at the beginning of June, and they did tell me it was going to ship out in July, and it was at the time supposed to be mid-July. So I thought I would get it in July, but I didn't get it until August. So I did end up getting all 4 of these little palettes. Obviously they're old news now, but I don't buy makeup to show you. I mean, I buy makeup for myself. So, you know, whether anybody cares about these still, I don't care, because I care about them. And I would like to do a video, like a dedicated video, even though they're a little bit older now. But if I got them so late, then I imagine other people are getting them so late too, and it might be fun for us to just do the videos. So anyway, if you are not familiar with the collection, they're all from the Avatar: The Last Airbender. I have never watched that show. I did not grow up watching that, so I have no affinity, no nostalgia towards it. However, I just loved the collection, and I didn't get the whole collection because I didn't need it, but I got the whole like palette collection because I just couldn't decide which ones I liked. And I've never tried Lethal Cosmetics before, and I thought, well, if I'm ever gonna try Lethal Cosmetics, I've always thought maybe I would do one of their single palettes where I get to pick what I want. And I had done that multiple times, but I decided to go with this bundle. And we'll see if I like the quality. It might be a huge gamble. But anyway, this is the first one. So this is the Fire one. And You probably already know what they all look like, but this obviously is very warm tone. You have the red, the yellow, and all these lovely browns as well. And I think this is going to be, I mean, even though it has the red one and the yellow, I think this one is going to be very wearable, especially for the fall time. I think it's a very good fall palette. And I do want to do dedicated videos on these, and then I can swatch them and stuff. So if you're still interested in that, let me know. I also got this one, which I think is the, yeah, this is the water one. So I said I don't like monochromatic palettes, but a lot of these are quite monochromatic, but I feel like they're monochromatic with a twist. So I was like, fine. Because I do have the Blue Moon from Colourpop, which really made me feel like question, do I need this? I don't wear a lot of blue. Am I really gonna need this palette? And at the end of the day, I probably don't need it. I do have a lot of these purples in, I mean, they flip. I'm looking at it from my perspective. That looks purple, but it's very pale blue on the screen. So they have already flips to them. I don't know, would I be able to show it like that? Is that what it show? There you go. You can show that middle one is definitely changes. Anyway, so I don't need these shades, but I've never tried Lethal. And you know what? I just did it. I did it, and you cannot regret everything you do in life. So I have that one. I mean, I have all four of them. So I'm going to show you. This is the Air one. This is actually the one where I saw a lot of people say, this is my favorite. And looking at it, I was like, how is that your favorite? So I'll be curious to know how I feel after using this one. Because to me, this was the one that makes the least amount of sense, especially for Air. I don't know what this is doing. Like, this looks very similar to the other shade in the first palette that I just shared with you, and then you have another blue, and it's just, this just screams, we need 4 palettes, but we don't know what to put in the last palette, so let's just put a mix of all of them together. And maybe that's what they did, I don't actually know. But I know Angie said this was her favorite, so I don't know, I'm curious to see how I feel about it. It's beautiful colors in here. I just don't know how I'm going to use it as a cohesive color story because of that red and that blue. And then this is the one, I almost just bought this one. This I think is going to be my favorite. I've seen a lot of people say this is their favorite. It's obviously the green one, the Earth palette. It's just stunning, this one. And again, I don't need green shadows in my collection. If you know my collection well enough, I really don't need these, but I bought it anyway, so yeah. We'll just have to wait and see how I feel about it. I'm really curious about this shade, obviously, and even some of these. Oh, it's just so grungy. It's just beautiful. It's beautiful, so yeah, I mean, I'm really excited about these. I just thought for a while, I thought they just were never going to come. They were just going to be like months and months late, and they kind of were, but you know, I have them now, and yeah, I haven't been wearing any makeup this month, so I'm kind of dying to start wearing a lot of makeup again, even though I think my skin has really enjoyed not having any makeup on, but I'm just like, I'm ready now to just dive in. So I have all 4 of those. I'm sorry if this is just like so annoying for you. And then I always check Monolith. So I have I was made aware of Monolith, which is like an EU web retailer where they have a lot of indie makeup, and they have a lot of US brands, which I'm mostly interested in because it's so expensive to order in the US and ship to Portugal. And so if I can order somewhere in Europe, which they're based in Germany, then it just cuts down the shipping costs for me so much. Regardless, the palettes are expensive because most of the time they are. They also have EU brands on there as well. So it's not just US based, but I go on there, I want to say like maybe 3 or 4 times a month just to check, because they restock I think once a month or once every couple of months, and they had a big summer sale and they still didn't have the palettes that I wanted, so I did not participate in their summer sale at all. However, then I saw that they had these palettes and I wanted to get them. So I have been wanting to purchase from Ensley Rain Cosmetics for the longest time. I want to say probably 9 months has gone by where I have really wanted to try them, but I have just been putting it off. And then after each new release that they have, I'm like, oh, is now the time, is now the time. But I liked a lot of their older palettes. So anyway, this is one that I really wanted to try when I first saw it on their website, but I have other ones that I want to try that they have, it doesn't matter. So anyway, I got this one. This is the Flower Moon, and you know, I think I debated between this one and a couple of others, but this is the one where you have only one row of mattes and then 2 rows of shimmer, and I know in my heart of hearts that I love shimmers. So I just thought this would make the most sense for me to buy first. They have the very cool tone one. I can't remember what it's called, but I almost bought that one. And then obviously they also have like the ones with the like the mushroom packaging, which I also really want to try. But yeah, like I said, this is the one where you have the 2 rows of shimmers and then 1 row of matte. And it's like this grungy, earthy, this definitely screams a Virgo. I don't know if they're, you know, I'm a Virgo. I feel like this is a Virgo colors because it's very earthy. You got the greens, you got the browns, the grunginess. I don't know. It's probably the worst time of year to buy this. Is definitely more of a spring palette, I think, in my mind. But having said that, you do have like an orange, and I think a lot of these tones I will probably want to wear in September, October time, so we'll see. I definitely want to do a video maybe dedicated just to them because I have the one palette now from them and I can decide for myself how I feel about it. So if you want to see that, let me know. I have so many videos that I want to film. I've been so behind, so I'm so sorry that I'm filming this now and I feel so bad, but you know, life just happens, and sometimes you just gotta take time off to do it and then you come back. So anyway, they packaged it really well from Monolith as well, so I'll link their website down below. Obviously I'm not affiliated or anything, but if you're not familiar, because I was told by them from a lovely subscriber of mine, and ever since then, that's when I've been searching and waiting for indie makeup to pop up on there. So another one, so this is the last item that I bought, okay, that I'm aware of that I can remember. So this is another one where when I saw it being promoted, actually hadn't been released yet, but a lot of people on YouTube had received it from PR. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, I have to get that. That is my palette. But I also did not want to order from the brand like directly. And then it was on Monolith and I was like, yep, it's time. This is now. And because I was going to order this one, that's when I was like, okay, fine, we're going to buy something from Inslee Rain. And it is this one, the Peach Perfect from Gorman Girls. So, I don't know. If you know me, you know I love peach, whether I'm wearing it or I have it on my eyelids. It is definitely my favorite color, regardless of where it is in the world. Even if someone is wearing this color and I see them from afar, I'm like, oh, I love that color. You know, that's just, I don't know why, but it's always been like that. So anyway, this is what the palette looks like. So a lot more green again. Some peaches too. This is just beautiful. It's a shame that I've just received this now because I don't think I'm going to be wanting to go into this like intuitively for the full, but maybe the greens. I definitely want to try it in a video, would you like a dedicated video of trying this? So let me know if you want to see that. But you have a really good decent amount of mattes and shimmer in here, and I don't know, when I saw people playing with this, I was just like, I want that. I don't know anything about the quality. Same with Inslee Rain. Everyone said that I should love it just based on like what you see I love in terms of my palettes. So I'm expecting to love these 2 palettes and hopefully love the Lethal Cosmetics. I know a lot of people have issues with Lethal Cosmetics in terms of formula, so those are kind of another reason why I've always like been put off. A because of that, and also their prices are really, really high. So anyway, let's just hope that I like those palettes and I didn't waste a lot of money buying all of that. Okay, so that is everything that I purchased this month. And you know what, I think I'm just gonna wrap the video up here. I know I usually go through stats and everything like that, but because I haven't hit any pans this month, I have really barely worn any makeup, I've barely been filming, I also have not been listening to a lot of music. I go through music and movies and all that. There's nothing for me to say that is of interest in that regard. So next month I will definitely go back to my like normal sort of structure for the video. But yeah, just know I've been basically spending and not doing anything else. But if you want to see specific videos, or maybe I could do an all essence look as well, because I bought quite a lot of essence. So if you want to see some videos on these palettes, let me know. And I still want to do some more dedicated videos on some of my other palettes that I have. I just need all the time in the world and all of the energy in the world, because I don't have it right now. So yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching and sticking around, and I will be back to my normal posting schedule, so don't you worry. And I haven't rearranged the room yet, but eventually I'll get back to some sort of normalcy. Or if you like this view, maybe I could film here. It's just I don't have a desk in front of me, so it's kind of awkward for me. But anyway, thanks so much. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.